Hey, what's up, T? Okay. Hey, I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better. Um, Even though you got the cough fits right now, and I'm really glad that you're kind of getting that itch to want to be able to move. I'm sure it's been a tough road, but having that kind of urge, like I need to move my body, is just signaling more and more that things are getting better. So glad to hear you're feeling better. Hope this last little bit, gets done fast. And with that said, like we were saying in the text, like, think of these as just lengtheners. And I want you to just keep doing your rest, right? Does no good to just tax you out with more stress or tax you out with hard movements or weighted movements or anything like that. The idea is that you want to start moving that lymph around and just kind of get rid of some of that toxic situation, right? I'm sure you're hydrating plenty. I'm sure you're processing all through that. Movement's just going to add to what you're doing in the healing process. So keep that in mind. And if you feel negative in any way, more so, once you start moving, stop. And maybe take note, like, oh man, okay, 60 seconds I did that. It may not feel like a lot, but when you come back, right, then, oh man, I got 70 seconds. Like, think of it like that, right? Slowly, easy. Walking's going to be great, provided the fatigue level allows it to happen. And then I'm sure just regaining daily stuff, little things that maybe you're unable to do, or, those are going to start coming back too. So in this way, not only exercise, but daily activity is increasing as you get better. And so you just got to really check in and monitor that, right? So I'm only going to give you a few movements because I don't want you to do a lot. So here's what I would do. I would go to the mat and I would do a set of those rocks, pushing back. And I might do 2 minutes of this. Really taking my time, right? There's nothing wrong with coming back, holding that position, then coming out of it, right? Going back into it. So I would do 2 minutes of that. After 2 minutes, I would push back, bring my arms across the body, and stretch the side of my trunk. I would hold that for 45 seconds, go to the other side. I'd hold that for 45 seconds. Right? Now I'm going to come back to my rock, but I'm going to go a little wider with my knees, and I'm going to go into that again. Right? Nice and easy. But now that I got a little wider base, I'm going to be able to stretch my inner thighs a little bit more. Right? So I would do maybe another minute there. Okay? Then I would flip it around. Get my feet close to my hips, still hip width apart. Push through both heels, drive that up. This is going to be really tight through your hip flexors, especially if you've had to be pretty sedentary. The natural tendency is going to be to arch your back. But think about driving through your pubic bone, bringing that up to the ceiling, right? So I would do 10 reps there. Pretty easy. Once I get my 10, I'm going to go leg straight, other knee pulled in, lengthen my spine and my neck and hold. Anywheres, I'd say 60 seconds or more. But keep your tail on the ground, keep your spine long, your chin tucked, hold that stretch, okay? Take that guy down, I grab my other one. Now it's very likely these will be different. And wherever it is, doesn't matter, right? So I'll hold that, another 60 seconds, okay? Then I'll bring that down. I'm going to set up my bridge again. I'm going to get one more set of 10 reps. right? After that, I turn it around, and we're going to go from the forearms, and we're just going to hold one plank. That might be 20 seconds, that might be 30, it might be a minute, depending on where you are. But I don't want it to be hard. I want it to be like 70% effort, okay? Once you hit that 70% effort, right, it should not be blood, sweat, and tears, stop. I'm done with that. I'm going to stand up and give myself a good hip position here with my feet. I'm going to push my tail back and I'm going to sit into a squat. This isn't trying to kick your butt squat. This is, I'm just trying to wake up hips, calves, leg chain, trunk. Take your time. Come back up. Anywhere between 2 reps and 10 reps. If you get to 10, stop. If you get 2, great job. As you check in with that over the next few days, right, see if that changes. Chances are Wednesday's going to be a little bit a similar situation here. And so this is something you could easily do. May not be easy, but you could easily do it through this week. And obviously increase where you think. But that's enough to kind of generate like, hey muscles, I need you to work. And if you have extra effort, you know, go for that walk. Right? Keep it easy though. And that's about it. If I do see you Wednesday, we'll talk more about it. If you're feeling like you're feeling now, I'd much rather you just keeping things low, add a little walk when you can, and then we pick back up on Monday, but you let me know. I'll check in with you tomorrow and see how you're feeling. All right, have a good night.